What happened to FTX? FTX collapse took place over a 10-day period in November 2022. The catalyst for the crisis was a November 2 scoop by CoinDesk that revealed that Alameda Research, the quant trading firm also run by Bankman-Fried, held a position worth $5 billion in FTT, the native token of FTX. The report revealed that Alameda's investment foundation was also in FTT, the token that its sister company had invented, not a fiat currency or other cryptocurrency. That prompted concern across the cryptocurrency industry regarding Bankman-Fried's company's undisclosed leverage and solvency. Binance says it will sell FTT tokens. Binance, the world's biggest crypto exchange, announced on November 6 that it would sell its entire position in FTT tokens, roughly 23 million FTT tokens worth about $529 million. Binance CEO Changpeng CZ Zhao said the decision to liquidate the exchange's FTT position was based on risk management, following the collapse of the Terra Luna crypto token earlier in 2022. By the next day, FTX was experiencing a liquidity crisis. Bankman-Fried attempted to reassure FTX investors that its assets were stable, but customers demanded withdrawals worth $6 billion in the days immediately. Following the CoinDesk report, Bankman-Fried searched for additional money from venture capitalists before turning to Binance. The value of FTT fell by 80% in 2 days. On November 8, Binance announced it had reached a non-binding agreement to buy the non-US business of FTX for an undisclosed sum, effectively the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange bailing out its close rival. Binance cancels deal to bail out FTX. The promise of a rescue was short-lived, as Binance backed out of the deal a day later. On November 9, the exchange said that it would cancel the FTX deal after corporate due diligence raised concerns about the mishandling of customer funds, among other issues. FTX assets frozen and other implications. On November 10, the Bahamas securities regulator froze the assets of FTX Digital Markets, FTX Bahamian subsidiary, following news that Bankman-Fried was seeking up to $8 billion in capital to bail out the exchange. On the same day, the California Department of Financial Protection and Innovation announced that it had initiated an investigation of FTX. Bankman-Fried apologized the same day for the liquidity crisis and admitted on Twitter that FTX non-US exchange had insufficient funds to meet customer demands. Bankman-Fried said that poor internal labeling caused FTX to miscalculate leverage and liquidity. In the same thread, he said Alameda would wind down trading. Bankman-Fried steps down as CEO, FTX files for bankruptcy. Bankman-Fried stepped down on November 11 as CEO of FTX, replaced by John J. Ray III, who led energy trading firm Enron through bankruptcy proceedings years before. FTX filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection the same day, revealing that roughly 130 other affiliated companies were also part of the proceedings. The bankruptcy filings indicated that FTX had assets in the range of $10 billion to $50 billion and liabilities in the range of $10 billion to $50 billion. Within hours of filing for bankruptcy, FTX said it was the victim of unauthorized transactions and that it would move its digital assets to cold storage for security purposes. Outside analysts said they suspect that about $477 million was stolen from FTX in the suspected hack. The Bahamas takes control of FTX digital assets. The Securities Commission of the Bahamas took control of cryptocurrency assets held by bankrupt exchange FTX on November 18. The SCB said it instructed Bankman-Fried to move crypto assets to the regulator's wallet to protect creditors. Future of FTX and consequences of collapse. The future of FTX as a cryptocurrency exchange is in serious jeopardy. As of mid-November 2022, withdrawals are disabled, and a notice on the FTX website says the company strongly advise against depositing. The stunning collapse of the third-largest exchange by volume will send shock waves through the crypto universe for some time. Crypto lender BlockFi paused client withdrawals on November 11, 2022, and rumors indicate it may have a dicey future. Crypto.com saw withdrawals increase from November 12 to 13, 2022. Genesis Global Capital halted customer withdrawals from its crypto lending unit. And that is likely just a beginning of the collateral damage. FTX filed for bankruptcy on November 11, 2022, after a surge of customer withdrawals earlier in the month. CEO Sam Bankman-Fried admitted that the company did not have sufficient assets in reserve to meet customer demand. Did FTX get hacked? Within hours of filing for bankruptcy, FTX was hacked. The exchange noted unauthorized transactions that may have stolen close to $500 million in assets and which were spotted by Elliptic. The hacker continued to drain wallets for several days, using what analysts called on-chain spoofing. The hacker reportedly then invested those funds into Ether. What will happen to FTX? As of mid-November 2022, the securities regulator of the Bahamas has frozen FTX assets, and the company is strongly advising against customer deposits. Other regulatory investigations are ongoing. Also, civil lawsuits are being filed. In one such class action lawsuit, FTX founder Sam Bankman-Fried is named along with several celebrities who have promoted FTX in the past, including Tom Brady, Larry David, Naomi Osaka, Shaquille O'Neal, and Steph Curry. In November 2022, cryptocurrency exchange FTX collapsed over a period of roughly 10 days. Following a report suggesting potential leverage and solvency concerns, the exchange faced a liquidity crisis and tried to negotiate a bailout by rival Binance that quickly fell through. FTX saw its assets frozen, its CEO resigned, and it filed for bankruptcy within days. The ongoing implications for the future of FTX and the broader cryptocurrency industry are ongoing and difficult to assess.